Hey viewers, it's the Casual Pro Gamer once more, this time with a second game in an attempt to get the first win of the day today with Heimerdinger. Now well, as you know, Heimerdinger, my favorite champion, he's awesome. He's awesome on every map. I mean, in 5v5 he just rules, and in 3v3 he's pretty decent if you play him well. He doesn't really have the amount of life you would want in a 3v3, but that hasn't stopped me so far. So I'm just face checking the bush here. We're up against a pretty dangerous team, so we might have to play a little more careful than usual, but since I'm already used to playing very defensive, I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to use my rockets to harass, set up my turrets, and basically hide behind them, try to bait people into them, and try to get kills that way. And if I don't get kills, I at least get to last hit minions, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Of course, Katarina is trying to be stupid, runs into the forest without checking where people are, runs into 3 people, and well, this is definitely a kill. I'm trying to get Cyan, but yeah, since Yi isn't really paying attention, I was the only one doing damage to him. I mean, Katarina was just running, that was obvious, but I tried to get him, but yeah, that didn't work out too well. So I'm left with Poppy here, and I cannot really damage Poppy with rockets because of his passive. Poppy's passive is very good against the rockets and not against the turrets. So once I get a turret at level 2, I will be able to chase him back. Or to push him back, I should say. And of course he heals. And yeah, well, we're not going to get him probably. I'm not actually sure. But Yi doesn't have an alpha strike, and my rocket, well, as I said, it just doesn't do any damage to him. So, going back, with Cyan coming in to take over the lane and Yi on our part, Yi should do fine against Cyan if he's not too aggressive. But as you saw, Yi is going to be very aggressive this game, even though, well, you shouldn't be too aggressive against Cyan and Poppy and Jax, because they all have a stun of some kind. And then, of course, Cyan has his explosive shield, because, well, he's going AP, so it's going to hurt. So basically the stun plus explosive shield, and then Poppy following it up with whatever it's called, smashing you into the wall, is, yeah, well, not the combination you would want. Yeah, Poppy's coming for me a little bit, but didn't get to smash me into the wall. Trying again, now for Yi. And is probably going to get him, but is going to die for it. Oh, doesn't die. But doesn't get Yi either, so guess that's kind of a win. And then Yi just gets killed by minions. Very pro. Instead of just going back and doing something useful. Yeah, I damaged Cyan here a little bit. I had my turret up, I rocketed him, baited him into the tower range, and basically he took the bait, but unfortunately he seems to heal up quite nicely. And now it's time for me to go back. My turrets can still protect the against champions if they might come in, but yeah, we also have Yi, but Yi is going to turn out to be very useless this game, as we will see later. As will Katarina, by the way. So In short, I'm not going to win this. So saying that there's two missing, and instead of being careful, he decided he wanted to keep hitting the minions. By the way, I'm the beefiest champion of the three, so I have the most health, even without anything. And still, nobody's buying wards. Yeah, that was stun upon stun, and yeah, there's nothing I can do against that. So I get killed. And obviously he doesn't do anything. So I'm trying to get the ruby crystal here to get some extra HP. And in the meantime, Jax is just hacking our tower. Well, smashing our tower, I should say. Yeah, not a lot going on at the moment. Yi decides not to be aggressive at this moment when he can, and then all of a sudden he goes aggressive without waiting for me. So if he had waited like 5 more seconds, I would have been able to actually damage it. So actually damage Poppy. Yeah, I cannot reach Poppy there. So, and he knows that. That's why he just teleported back right at the point where it was safe. And there he gets killed once again, just because he's way too aggressive against Cyan, and there's no misses being called and things like that. So it's really the worst game ever. I'm not going to push the lane any further, so I might as well go back, get some mana. Still 200 gold off for my next item. Not really sure what I want to do here. Was actually contemplating to go jungling a little bit. Because once you have the 2 towers, so that's level 3 and turrets, then you can actually go and jungle real easily. Yeah, here Poppy is being a little bit stupid, so I actually get a kill. Unfortunately, the shield of Cyan protects him from getting killed by me. So that's really unfortunate. And there I used flash for nothing. I should have just held back and defended. I don't know why I did this, but at the moment it seemed like a good idea to try to chase him at least.